Thank you, Paul. Tomorrow's Election Day. If you didn't vote early, you can cast your ballot in the county primary. Here are a few things to know before you head to the polls. For a sample Hamilton County ballot, head to WRCBTV.com, click on the Decision 2018 tab, then click on the story Prepping for the Polls. There you'll find a link to the Election Commission website. In that same story, you'll also see where you need to go to vote. There are more than 70 polling locations in Hamilton County where you cast your ballot. Depends on where you live. You can also search for your polling location in the Go Vote Tennessee app if you download that. There are several races to watch. The District 7 Commission race has gotten heated the past few weeks. And in Bradley County, the primary will determine who next serves as sheriff, as there's no Democrat challenger.
Holding an election involves lots of time and it costs thousands of dollars. Channel
3's Casey Freeman tells us how taxpayers contribute even if they don't vote. Casey?
Greg, Cindy, Hamilton County Election Commissioner Attorney Chris Clem says he's disappointed that the local primaries do not have higher voter turnout. Clem says the money used to put together an election comes from every taxpayer. Every 2 years, Hamilton County holds a local primary to elect leaders. Chris Clem is one of 5 election commissioners. He says he's disappointed that May primaries bring out only 10% of voters. One of Clem's jobs is to organize each election in Hamilton County.
They can run upwards of $100,000 to run an election, and that's whether 10% of the people show up or 25%. You know, we've already paid for the employees, we've already paid for the ballots. Might as well use them.
Clem says everyone who lives in Hamilton County helps to fund these elections one way or another.
You're paying for this election. You're going to pay for it with your property taxes and with your sales tax.
Drew Daughtery is a taxpayer who will cast his vote tomorrow. He says $100,000 sounds like a lot, but what is really alarming is the lack of voters.
That sounds really bad, but at the same time, most people don't know why or who they're voting for, and so if we had a large informed electorate, I'd say it's bad, but 10% is probably about right.
James Gate is visiting his daughter who lives in Hamilton County. He's not surprised to hear the cost for putting together an election, but he wants to make sure his daughter's tax dollars are going as far as they can.
Look at that from a perspective of comparing it to other communities besides Chattanooga to see if that number actually is valid. That's how I, as a taxpayer, want to validate it.
The Hamilton County primaries will be held tomorrow. You can find a link to polling areas inside the WRCB app. Live in the studio, Casey Freeman, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Casey. The polls are open from 8 in the morning till 8 in the evening. Again, you can find your polling location inside the WRCB TV app.
We are your Decision 2018 headquarters. We'll have continuous coverage throughout the day tomorrow from the time you head to the polls until all the election results are in. You can also find updates inside our app.